is going to be a 1 hour game challenge. I think this one is going to be much harder to do than narwhals. So, yeah, we'll see if this one works. I also don't know if I'm going to have a whole hour or not. Let me load up the YouTube on my phone so I can see any chats. This one is going to be an AutoBattler. So I still have a vague idea of how I want to do this one, but it's going to be more specific. So we'll see how this goes. Obviously, we got to make it good. Okay, let me load this up here on my phone, and let's get going. So first thing I want to do is I actually want to find the asset pack for this one. So let's go on Kenny, and let's look up like 2D animals asset pack. Animal pack. That looks good. That looks very good. There we go. We got something. Continue that donating. Okay, cool. We just wanted some animals. I'm kind of doing this like super auto pets is kind of my idea here. All right, so let's go into Godot and let's make a new game. All right, we're gonna make a new game. We're gonna call it Angry Pets. Why not? You have to wait for lunch then. I just gave you that snack.
My thumb is rumpled.
Yep, I just gave you a big snack. So once you have lunch in an hour, then you'll be ready to eat lunch, right?
An hour?
Yeah. We're gonna rename this as world. And let's save that. And scenes and world. There we go. Save. Okay. And then we need assets. And let's bring in the Kenny animals. Kenny animal pack. Boop. Okay, neat. All right. So we have our animal. Now we need a scene that represents the animal. Oh, Echo, stop. I gotta give milk to my other son. Georgie, the milk is coming, buddy.
Hi, Echo.
Okay, so we're gonna need to make a new scene here. We're gonna call this animal. And this is going to be a area 2D, I believe, is the best way to do this. Area 2D. We're going to call this animal. Okay. This is going to need a sprite, and it's going to need a collision shape. So let's just take a random animal and throw it in the sprite. So let's see, we got round. We'll just take the giraffe. Here we go. Hello, it's pretty big. It's very big. Is there a smaller one? They're also not uniform in size. It's annoying. Okay, is it too big? Let's see what it looks like in the game when I load it up in here. We can obviously scale it down, but it'd be nice if it immediately worked. Animal, how big is it? It's huge. It's way too big. Okay. Then I guess let's just take this and let's just immediately scale it down to 0.5, maybe even less, maybe like 0.25, which is fine because it's the sprite. Okay, let's see what that looks about right. Okay, that looks about right. So if we played that, this is what it would look like. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's about the right size, I think, for what we want. Okay, that looks good to me. Give it a collision shape, and let's just match the collision shape to the size of the animal here. There you go. Boom. All right, that looks about good. Okay, now we need to give script to this animal. Attach a script. Create. This is going to need @export var stats. We're going to call it animal stats. So we're going to need to make something, or we're going to call it stats, and it's going to as animal stats, which we need to go make. So it's going to be a problem for now. We're going to want to bring in rename animal sprite, and that's good for now. Okay. So now let's go make the animal stats scene. And we're going to also need var attack, and var health, and var max health. It's probably enough. I don't think we need to make a component for this. I'm going to set attack equal to 1. We're going to set health equal to 1. We're going to set max health equal to 1. Okay, so we'll start with that. And then let's go to make a new resource here. So we're going to make a new folder on res, which is going to be resources. And we are going to make a new, I want to extend resource, I think. I always forget how to do this. Create, we're going to call this animal stats. I spelled it wrong. Never good. TAT. There we go. Animal stats. I think that will work. No, it has to be a script. Okay, let's remove that. So we want to do script. It's going to be a, there's resource. There we go. Okay. Animal stats. Okay. Extends resource is going to be class name animal stats. This is going to @export var my name as a string. This is going to be animal name @export var attack as an int. We're going to set it equal to 1 @export var health as an int. We're going to set it equal to 1. Are we not seeing the game anymore?
Int attack health var export.
Why are we not showing the, wait a second. Why are we not showing the game anymore? That's annoying. Hold on. Share screen, entire screen. There we go. We're back. All right. Now you can see what I'm doing. All right. All right. So now we've, I don't know how long that was going on, but now you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully that wasn't for super long. Okay. So we're exporting this. And then, so that's our resource. We're going to make a new one, which is animal stats. Put this in here. And then let's actually make an animal now. So we're going to do a resource, which is animal stats. We're going to call this giraffe. I think it's how you spell giraffe.
It starts with G.
Yep. We're going to give the giraffe 2 attack and 3 health. Okay. Good. Then when we go to our animal, we're going to make a new function. Func is going to set up from stats, and we're going to do nothing. We're going to assume that we have stats, and then we're going to do attack is equal to stats dot attack. Health is equal to stats.health, and max health is equal to stats dot health. Okay, cool. Okay, no more, Georgie. Remember, that's only one. Okay, and then we're gonna do setup from stats. If stats, then setup from stats. Else, print error. You need to give me stats. Okay, that's helpful. All right, so if we have stats, we will set up from our stats, which is good. We also, we need a couple more things actually. We need to export var my animal texture as a texture. Oh, you don't want to sleep? You do not want to sleep? Oh, okay, let me get you. I gotta go save my son from the crib. You don't want to sleep? Okay. Come on, let's go potty. Okay. Marian, not here. Marian's with mommy. Okay, watch out, Gordon. Okay. So we've got that. The texture, let's just give it a base texture, which is we're going to give it the giraffe texture. So it has that as a backup. Mommy is not here. You're right, Georgie. Mommy is where? What? Yes. Okay, so we give it a base texture just in case we don't give it one and it won't crash. All right, and then we need two more things. No, I only need one more thing. Var my name is equal to name. And let's set up name as well. My name is equal to stats dot my name. Okay, cool. And then we should be set up with our animal here. Once we pass in the stats, so let's go to the world and let's bring in, and we got our animal. We're gonna feed it the giraffe stats. There we go. And then let's see if we can print out on the process, print attack. So this should output the number 2, I think. We did it right? Good. Okay. So that's working. So we're able to pass in our stats to our animal on the setup of the game, which is good. Now we need a new thing, which is going to be, we're going to need a player. The player is going to be just a node 2D maybe, or maybe it's going to be a HBox. No, we'll do a node. Do a node 2D. Node 2D. This is going to be the player. Player. Let's go save this off. So save branch as seen. Player. Save. Okay. So what is the player going to have? The player is going to have a HBox container. And the HBox container class name player. And then we're going to do @export var my team. And let's make an enum teams team 1 and team 2. Okay.
It's a friend. That friend gave me. That one you gave me. That friend
Okay, cool.
gave me.
Then what we're going to do is we are going to make
That friend
the animals children of the HBox container. So we're going to call this animal container. Okay, neat. This is our animal container. Let's bring this in here. Okay, our animal container. Then when we, how is this going to work? How is the attack going to work? There's going to be a game manager. Okay, so there's going to be a game manager here. Attach script. Wait. I'm going to do a new child game manager node. It's going to be the game manager. Let's go save this. Game manager. Okay, so the game manager is going to have a signal, which is going to be next animal attacks. Okay, so once the animal handles its attack, it will send out the, this might be better as an auto load. Let's do that. This is gonna be an auto load script. So in scenes, we're gonna have a new one, which is auto load. Let's make the game manager part of the auto load. And project settings, globals, scenes, auto load, game manager, add. Okay, close. We got to get that out of the world scene then. Delete that. Okay. So, oh, wait, why didn't I delete? Delete. Okay. So now I got the game manager. We've got this next animal attack signal, which we're going to have the player pick up on. Okay, so the player is going to pick up on that. On ready, game manager dot next animal attacks dot connect. On next animal attacks. Func on next animal attacks. Yes. Okay, that's good. What we're going to want to do on this is make a new thing on the animal, func attack. This is going to send out a signal to the game manager. Animal attacks. It needs to send out.
Why eating things that broke again wrong way? You say I'm gonna get ya.
Hint.
No! Yours is the water.
Animal attack. Value. Okay, that looks good for me right now.
Want to play Kissy Monster? No. I'm a Kissy Monster.
So what's going to happen when this happens is that the
Yes. No!
shh, Georgia, shh, less yelling, okay? We're going to do one more, which is var target player as a player.
That one's mine.
Okay, so that's the enemy player, basically. On ready, we need to get the other player. How do we do that?
Daddy, mommy.
How do we do that?
Daddy,
Let's make a new group, the player group on ready.
Go up. Go in. No.
This is gonna work. Let's try it. Target player. We're gonna make a new function called get target player.
Wake up, buddy. Wake up, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
So we have to be able to get this. Maybe I just export it. I just export this actually, make it super easy.
I wake
Okay,
up.
yeah, that'll make it easy. Okay, on it, we're gonna do game manager dot animal attacks. We're gonna pass in emit attack.
And die. Too funny. Daddy rock and too funny and die.
We're just gonna call it attacks.
I did.
So all right, you emit that out.
I put the money. I put the money.
On next animal attacks.
Go eat.
You want a target as well? Let's just make a target.
I got it.
Game manager value and target player as a player. Okay, that looks good.
Go there. I want to go there.
So on next animal attacks, var current attacker
Quiet.
equals 0.
My baby is quiet.
Current
I want
attacker
to
plus equals 1, and then no, we do that at the end of this. We do animal container dot current attacker dot only string. Oh yeah, right. Dot get children. Okay, so we'll do var animal container children. Should be array array of animal. Did we not give it a class name?
Yeah.
Oh, we did not. Okay. Equals. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Then we're gonna do for child in animal container dot get children. If child is animal, animal container children dot append child. Okay. Now we really only want to do this once, but it's okay. Let's just do this there. And then we're gonna do animal container children dot get. We're gonna do current attacker dot attacks. Good. And then we're gonna increment current attacker plus equals 1. That looks good to me. Okay, cool. So we've got the attack emitting. Want to pee? Okay, let me help you pee. Come on, Georgie. There you go. Good job. Yay! I peed. I did it. A little wet. Not wet. Not wet. Good job. Not wet. You didn't pee in your pants. You peed in your pocket. See, I did it. Yay! Good job. I did it. Okay.
And I do put soup there.
There you go, Georgie.
Jordy gave this to me. Daddy, Jordy gave this to me.
Oh, you gave us two? Okay. All right. So this should handle the attacking. Now we just need a way of knowing whether or not I am the one who should. Maybe I can just put that right in the game manager. Next animal attack. We're going to put in an int, which is team.
I am the mouse. I am the mouse.
Maybe the player passes turn. Funk.
My baby got mom.
We're gonna do
potato, apple, carrot,
signal
toy.
player
I take
turn over. We're gonna emit a player. Player.
Chicken. I am the chicken.
End turn.
I am the
So
chicken.
end turn is going to be emitted. It's going to be the player.
Chicken.
We're actually going to do. We'll simplify it on this. So we're going to do end turn dot connect on player end turn if func
art. I am the art.
turn is player if player ending turn is equal to self return. Okay, that works nicely. Else, otherwise, on next animal attacks. Okay, that should work.
I take moon. Moon. Beer.
And
I am the beer.
func and turn. And we're going to pass in game manager dot end turn dot commit self. Okay, so the logic here is, I think this works.
Mom.
Okay, at the end of turn.
I eat those.
Okay, so let's go back to the player, we're going to emit this. Animal attacks dot emit dot attack. Let's go back to the player then. We're going to need another one, which is we're going to pick up that attack. Game manager dot animal attack dot connect on animal attacks. On, maybe that's a bad phrase. On animal attack.
Goat.
On animal attack. It's a little bit confusing, but for attacks.
I am here. I go here. My baby.
You want to rename this to animal
I eat
begins attack.
I eat power. I eat toy. I take go.
Animal attacks player. There we go. That's the better, I think. Go to animal and then animal attacks player. Emit, and then we've got to also emit out target. Oh, got to emit target player. Okay, we got to pass that in on the player here. On next animal attacks, target player. If target player equal null, return print error. I need a target player. Sorry, I'm getting confused now because of too many children talking. On next animal attacks. What? Why is this here? This needs to go here. No, that was correct. Oh man, sorry, this is confusing. Georgie, stop talking. I can't think.
Georgie, stop talking.
My brain is being overrun. Georgie, I love you, but can we be a little quieter? I cannot think. Okay, Georgie, I can't think. Georgie, I love you. Okay, I got to rethink the whole thing here. Okay, so on player end turn, who's emitting the end turn? End turn is being emitted here. I don't want to. End turn gets picked up on player end turn. If it is me, then I do nothing. If it is me, then this is correct. Then I need to. Okay, but I don't do it here. Okay, I see what I'm doing. I can still do this here. This is correct. I want to do it here. Okay, that's correct. Go back to animal, should be attacks. Yeah, target player. Then we're going to emit this. Good. Okay, I think we're on track now. Now we need to pick up the attack. So we need another thing, which is going to be func take damage value as an int. So we're going to do health minus equals value. If health is less than or equal to 0, signal died. We're going to, signal died. We're going to emit self. We're going to. Died. Animal, if died, emit and self. Okay, cool. So once we take damage, we will emit that we died. Okay, then we go back to the player.
I made those guys. No,
On ready,
okay.
we want to connect to all the died connect to died.
Yeah.
Died. To died. For do the same thing here. Get that. If we're gonna do
I did clean up. No.
if child is animal, we'll just do child dot died dot connect, and then on animal died. Okay. Cool. Then func on animal died. It's going to be animal. And then we're going to do animal dot q free if animal container dot get child count is less than or equal to 0. Emit player die dot emit signal player died. Connected died. Why is that not? I can't spell.
You want that one? You did promise.
Okay, cool. That should work. Then we'll do game manager.
No.
And we'll just print out now. Print. I died. And then get free dot reload print. Okay. That should work. We now need to. It's so hard to think. Game manager dot animal attacks player dot connect on animal attacks player on animal attacks player value as an int and player if player equals self, if not player equals self, return. If player okay, good. So then we're going to take get animal container dot get child 0. So we're just always going to assume it's going to be an animal. If var animal to damage animal
Yeah.
Animal
You.
damage dot
What is you? Oh, I did
take
that
damage
one. And this one. Hey,
value.
you did that one.
Okay, now we need a way to
Wait, Nana, you eat that one? Yeah. Oh.
okay, let's go to the world. Let's
Oh.
input our players here.
Nah. Yeah. Good boy.
Player.
The goodest boy in the world.
Spectre. Team 1. And we're going to name this player 1. And we're going to do another one. Player. It's going to be player 2. Okay.
Now it's mine.
The animal.
But now it's mine.
Target player. We can do editable children. It's probably the easiest way. Editable children, animal container, and also editable children. Okay, so the player 1 target player is going to be player 2, and the player 2 target player is going to be player 1. These need instantiate child scene animal. Let me just, yep, and then let's do another one. Instantiate child scene animal. We got to give it the giraffe scene. Okay. So at the beginning, we need to decide who goes first. And we need to, so we're going to emit end turn for the player who's not going first. So let's get a button for that. Button. We're going to do start game and on pressed. Wait, where to go? What? Did it go to the what? Went to the player. Connect. There we go. On pressed. We're gonna do game manager dot end turn, and we're going to pass in player 2's ending his turn. And turn emit. Okay. And then one more thing I want to do is just on the animal print my health is, and then okay. This works the first time. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. So hard to think. Okay, so that's wrong. Next animal attacks. What does that even do? Does it really end turn is what I want? Next animal attacks. Yeah, we're on ending turn, so we don't need this one here. We don't need this one because we're doing through turns now. Okay, let's try that again. Animal to damage is null. Okay, so let's look at the remote.
Want to play Candyland? Yeah.
Oh, because it's not a part of the. Okay, there we go. That's the problem. Okay, let's redo that. So it's just not a part of this. There we go. Okay. Invalid access on base index 1. Oh, right. It's trying to loop. Cool. It worked. Did we get the printout? Did we get the output? Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. It worked. Oh my gosh, that actually worked the first time. Okay, so what we need to do is if current attacker is greater than animal container children, dot get dot count, is that right? Or is that length? Animal container dot get child count. Then we need to set current attacker is equal to 0. And that should take care of the whole thing.
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, it's still getting this far, which is good. Debug.
Which one did you? This one or this one?
Okay, let's go to the remote here. Player,
Okay.
inspector. Current attacker is 1. Yeah, I get, but shouldn't it?
Pick a card. This one? Okay, put it right here. And then move this one
That should fix it.
right
right?
here. Good job, bringing my turn. I have double red.
Infinite recursion in your script. Yeah. Okay, I can see this would be a problem. Because we're not ending the game.
Then we put double red here.
Are we getting a printout that we Okay, so it's dying. They're just continually punching each other.
My turn.
Obviously we want to slow this down too. So when we end the turn, we also want to slow it down. End turn. Add child node timer. We're gonna do rename end turn timer. It's gonna be 1 second, and then we're going to do end turn timer dot timeout dot connect on end turn, and then on end we're going to do this instead. End turn timer dot start, and then on end turn. That should slow it down. Should be 1 second. Boop, boop. Dead. Okay, nice. So it worked. Cool. We did it in about an hour there. Again, let me just quickly make a couple more animals so you can kind of see how this would go here. So let's make another animal stats. We're going to do resource animal stats. Let's make an elephant. Elephant is going to be elephant. We're going to do elephants,
Mommy.
and it's gonna have more health. We'll say 5 health and like 1 attack. Let's instantiate child, see an animal, and we'll do elephant. Where is it? It should not be. That's weird. I thought that the HBox container would automatically sort the children. It did not. I guess I'll have to do that a different way. And then instantiate child scene, animal, and then let's bring in the elephant here. Cool. Bring it up there. Let's play it. And this should right away, they should basically trade off hits. That one's dead. Oh, I see the problem. Because we're setting current attacker that way. On died, we also need to reset our attackers. On animal died, we'll just simply do current attacker minus equals 1. This should solve that problem. It's a bad fix, but now the elephants are attacking each other. They didn't update the oh yeah, we didn't update the textures yet for the elephants, so let's do that. Oh, game's over. Welcome back, Mommy.
Mommy, I came on the playground.
You're pretty good.
Oh,